for 3 quarters this week. I mean, he was the story. 4 touchdowns, 335 yards for your quarterback. What steps forward did you see him take?
I saw a ton. Like, this is not hyperbole. I've watched this tape now 3 times. I don't believe I've ever seen a Bears quarterback in my lifetime play as well as Justin did in the first 45 minutes. The reads were spot on. The ball came out on time. And most importantly, his accuracy. It was Aaron Rodgers-like. Not only was he getting the ball in the hands of his wide receivers and giving them the opportunity to make catches, he was putting the ball where it needed to be perfectly so guys could make hay after the catch. I thought it was a fantastic performance, again, for the first 45 minutes. And then at the start of the fourth quarter, things started to disintegrate. As you mentioned, through the first 45 minutes, he was 23 of 24, 4 touchdowns and no interceptions. And in the final 15 minutes, he was 5 of 11 with two turnovers. So it was entirely a tale of 2 games.
Yeah, and at the end of the game, I mean, the big thing that stands in everybody's mind is what happened with the interception, and that was sort of the final dagger that led to the Broncos' victory. For you, what was the difference between him in the first 3 and then the final quarter?
I think the lack of confidence that I saw from them as an offense and him as a quarterback was probably what stood out to me. And again, I think that the sack fumble was something. If he could go back in time, obviously he would not try to get rid of the football. As he said after the game, they're taught not to take a sack in that situation. But at that point, you can't get rid of the football, so you just have to protect it. The one thing that you can't have in that moment is a turnover that can change the momentum of this game. And that's what happened. And from that point forward, I saw a team that just lost their composure. As I said, there were 4 penalties, including Justin had an intentional grounding penalty as well that was very penal for them. So, like, it was just a matter, I think, of guys getting tight and not being disciplined. And ultimately, as I said, all of the progress you made in the first 45 minutes kind of dissipated because the last 15 you couldn't put the Broncos away.